Language learning is a terrible hobby that no one should be a part of. It's a waste of time and energy, and you can say it's a black hole that will suck the life and soul out of you. Like, can you even imagine? The whole process is a flipping nightmare. First, you gotta choose which language to study, and it's super hard to choose one because like there's so many languages in the world. You're like, how did the world that was boring to me yesterday become so interesting once I gotta choose the language? Like, should you learn Japanese because you like anime? Should you learn Turkish because you like the hot air balloon in Cappadocia? Or you think you wanna be different by learning a foreign language like Esperanto? Now let's say you spent a few weeks choosing a language to study. Now you gotta spend another few weeks choosing the dialect to study because for some reason people can't speak the same language everywhere. Now let's say you chose Spanish in the first place. Now you gotta decide the dialect to study. Like, should you learn the Mexican Spanish because it's easy, or should you learn the Spanish from Spain because you like football, or should you learn the Rio Platense Spanish because you wanna be different from other people who speak Spanish? Now let's say you got your target language and its dialect to study, but how on earth are you supposed to study? Like, how are you even gonna do that? Now let's say you start learning a language by reading some books in it, but you can't read because a lot of cool languages in the world don't use the standard Latin script and the alphabets are super complex. But some languages do use the standard Latin script, but they change how certain letters are pronounced, and sometimes they aren't even pronounced half of it. Now you might be wondering, well, I will just learn how to speak the language, not to read or write. I'm gonna learn the language with just the English sounds. But that doesn't work, but let's say it does, yeah. Now maybe try learning languages with some vocab, but you can't learn that in a foreign language that looks like it's from the other world or something. You need advice. Now it's time to go to YouTube, where you will quickly be overwhelmed by how many polyglots there are trying to sell you different things. Like, should you listen to him or her? Him or her? And why are they all saying completely different things? Like, what the heck is a comprehensible input? Like, does that even work? Now let's just cut to the chase and it's time to study. But what will you use to study? And good luck finding resources if you are studying a language with less than like 20 million speakers. Like, should you download this Mother Owl app, or the Deer app, or the Dolphin app, or the Bee app? Or should you wait for the Speechbound app? And who knows if they really work or not? Maybe go to YouTube and learn the grammatical concepts of the language that you wanna learn. But every single word they are saying will go over your head. Like, what's a noun, what's a verb, what's an adverb, and what's the past perfect subjunctive in the third person conditional mode. Maybe try searching a language exchange partner on Discord. So you go to the language server and leave a message offering your language and seeking the language that you wanna learn. Hooray! Now you got a lot of DMs from like hundred of different hot girls trying to talk about romantic things instead of helping you with their language. So it doesn't work either. Maybe try learning a language by learning vocab. But you can't memorize a list of 10,000 different words which looks nothing like your native language and looks like it just came from another solar system. Maybe try listening to some podcasts or news in your target language, but you can't understand anything because they use like super formal words or they speak super fast that you can't catch a single word they are saying. Maybe try learning some vocab with some flashcards, but physical flashcards are super boring to make, and even if you do make them, they will just remind you of high school when you were depressed learning about the Pythagoras formula. So of course you don't want to remember that, so you will just make online flashcards instead. And of course you are gonna use Anki for that, or Enki. I'm losing my freaking brains as the name is so incorrect in the original language. Maybe try to book an iTalki lesson, but you are so broke that you can't do that. Maybe enroll in a language class, but you will be the only one interested in that, so you ask a bunch of questions and your buddies will make fun of that. And who can guarantee that you will learn a language with those classes, because there might be some fake advertisements on Instagram. Maybe try learning the language with the music, but you won't understand the context, plus they mumble super hard that every word goes over your head. Maybe try reading a book in your target language, but your vocab is super low that you gotta search the meaning of every other word while reading a book. Also, don't forget about grammar. Should you focus on grammar right now or learn it over time? Should you learn it right now or learn it over time? Should you learn it right now or learn it over time? You need full immersion. Maybe try going to the country where your target language is spoken, but the plane tickets are super expensive and you are poor, or you are a student, or you may have a job. Or maybe you are from a country like me that everyone hates and the passport is super weak, so you can't get a visa. And even if you do make it to the country where your target language is spoken, you will feel hesitated to talk to native speakers because you might be an introvert, or they will just switch to English and make fun of you for not knowing their language perfectly. Be lazy, watch movies and shows in your target language, but you won't understand anything, so you need subtitles. And which languages should the subtitle be in? Should they be in your native language or in the language that you are learning? And if you turn on the subtitles in your native language or in English, you will mostly spend time reading that. And if you turn on the subtitles in your target language, you won't understand anything. I mean, you just gotta grind and then grind and then grind and then grind and then grind some more, because language learning takes forever. So I hope you can give the initial motivation to keep learning the language for a long time. Now let's say a few months have passed and you know a lot and you got a whole lot of confidence, but that's all gonna scatter when you make the first mistake with a native speaker and they call you out on it. Salut, je m'appelle Sound et je parle français très bon.
Are you being for real? It's bien, not bon. You're definitely not mastering French anytime soon, bruh.
Cling onto that one embarrassing mistake until the moment you die and have anxiety for the rest of your studies up until you reach the fluency. But what is fluency and can you even reach there? No one knows. No one can agree on the definition. Instead, look at the official letter and number system to evaluate someone's ability in a given language. That will just make you feel bad and constantly compare yourself with others. And don't forget that you will want to learn another language because it sounds much cooler and you will be more interested in that than the one you are already learning. And also, don't forget about the intermediate plateau. You will never get out of it, and if you try, you will never make it out alive. Watch videos of polyglots bragging their skills on YouTube by speaking your target language way better than you in a short amount of time than you. Record yourself speaking your target language or talk to native speakers, but you will realize that you have a super thick accent that you will never get rid of.
¿Qué? No te entiendo. Tienes un acento muy fuerte.
And a lot of people will comment on their videos saying that they don't understand a single word you are saying. So you decide to learn the IPA to fix that and realize it's super complex, so you don't know if you can ever learn that or not. Stress out about cases, conjugations, prepositions, and gender. Like why is a mobile phone a man in Spanish but non-binary in German? And only God can help you if you decide to learn multiple languages at the same time. Like can you even imagine how hard it's just to maintain them all? Like you will just mix them all up. You should just give up. I mean, why even study languages? Artificial intelligence will replace any remaining use we have for learning them. It's just gonna be useless. Recently, I felt kinda demotivated because people could barely understand me in English on YouTube, and I wasn't making that much progress in French and in German after studying them for like 10 months or something. So I went to programming a little bit, and I found it's good. It's an amazing hobby, but it won't be the same as languages as a hobby for me. Let's start this video again. AI is not gonna replace our favorite hobby. The whole point of language learning is through human connection. Sure, AI will help in translation and stuff, but not with the same feeling. Language learning is a hobby for everyone, and I'm glad that you are a part of it. You too can be a genius and learn languages and become a hyper polyglot. And your accent is your great, unique, and adorable personality, so be happy about it. Instead of being sad at it, try to improve it gradually. And those people can't understand you because they have probably never met anyone from where you live, or they might be some dumb Americans who still think Africa is a country. And there's still a lot of people who can understand you, and I hope that amount is more than the people who can't. Everyone in the world has an accent. Ronaldo has an accent, Modi has one, or even Kazuma has one. So don't be sad about it, just try to improve it gradually. And if you can't, it's fine. There's still a lot of people who can understand you. If you wanna learn IPA, learn IPA. It's not complex, it's just a matter of time until you can read every single symbol on it. You can learn 1, 2, 3, or even 39 languages at the same time. Who says you can't? And remember, a lot of polyglots on YouTube have practiced what they are saying for like several times, or they are maybe reading off the script. So just view them as entertainment or inspiration. Don't try to compare yourself with them. And don't think that the intermediate plateau is hard to get out of. Just keep having fun with that until you blast off of that. And who cares about these letters and numbers that just make you feel worse than others? And don't care about fluency. As long as you're having fun with the language, I promise that you will reach your goals. Remember, it's not a race. You hesitate to make mistakes, but mistakes are necessary to make progress. It's not embarrassing, it's cute. People love when you try to learn their language. And if you make mistakes, they are laughing with you, not at you. So be happy, be confident in yourself.
Ah, mais au moins tu essaies d'apprendre le français, hein, sois pas triste. Au moins tu essaies. La pratique, tu pourras parler français couramment très bientôt.
Prepositions, gender, cases, conjugations look cringe, useless, and scary like Trump's face at night, but you will feel super happy once you get the hang of it, and I promise it will come natural to you. And you will have a lot of friends on Discord, so you can join a lot of servers and learn together with them. And don't worry if you don't understand mumble raps because they are meant to sound good, not to be fully understood. Even natives sometimes have difficulties understanding them. And instead, be happy when you can understand lyrical rappers. Go plan a trip to your dream country where your target language is spoken, and the locals will thank you for learning their language. So don't let a freaking visa slow down your progress. So apply for the visa or go to a country where you don't need one. And if you can't afford a foreign trip, you live in the internet age. There's still a lot of things that you can learn on the internet. And my guy, use whatever method works for you and allows you to have fun and stay motivated. Every method is effective because we all are different. If you wanna use Rosetta Stone, use it. If you wanna use the B app, use it. If you wanna use Duolingo, use it. And if you wanna use Anki, use it. And the name is correct in the original language. And it's pronounced like Anki. Every method works as long as you are having fun with it. And even all the hyperpolyglots on YouTube learn in different ways. If you wanna read and learn every single new word that you encounter on the way. If you wanna listen to something, open your ears and listen to anything, regardless of how fast it is. It doesn't matter as long as you're practicing listening to the language. And if you wanna watch movies, open your eyes. And if you don't understand something, turn on the English subtitles. And you are at least hearing the language even if you are reading the English subtitles. And if you wanna make and use flashcards, do it. Just don't remember the Pythagoras formula anymore. Just make sure you are enjoying the process and combine the knowledge of all greatest polyglots from YouTube and create your own method. Alphabets are fun, just use mnemonics to learn them. And it just takes time for you to learn to read and write the alphabet like a native. Finally, learn whatever language you want, no matter how hard, easy, useless, or hated it may be. As long as it's not a cone language. No one said it was gonna be easy, but it's sure hella fun. Language learning is a cool hobby for everyone, and I'm glad that you are a part of it. No one should be afraid to start learning a language and be a part of this hobby. Language learning has changed my life for the better, and I hope it can change yours too. Merci d'avoir suivi. Tschüss.